Back to the ezeep API Postman video series. In this video, we're going to use the printer ID, which we got from our last video, this one here, and we're going to use that to set up our get printer properties request, which will, according to the documentation, will return a response similar to this, with the properties we can use with the printer, including duplex mode, color, or the orientation, and also some paper sizes. Okay, so let's see what we need to do. Well, like the last video, the get printers, in fact, all of these requests, we're going to have to add the header first. So we're going to do that. We already have the variable set up, so we are going to set the header, which is authorization, and we're just going to copy and paste that so we know it's correct. And once again, we need to type bearer and leave a gap, and then it's the double brackets, which will be access token, access underscore token. And if we scroll over this, if we hover over this, okay, it's saying unresolved variable. What does that mean? Ah, I missed an S. Okay, great. So now we can see the same access token, which is valid for an hour. So we still have time to use that before we need to get another one. And in this case, we need to add a parameter, which is going to be the ID that we got from our last request. So if we just highlight this and Control C, we should have that saved now, and we are going to add it here. Perfect. So that's our ID saved, and we need, we didn't actually set our header, so we need to add this here, including the /, and we're just going to put that at the beginning here. Okay, so that's our entire URL, which would be SF API, get printer properties, and then we'll have this parameter ID here. So we could have just added it there in the first place, but here's fine. Okay, now we need to make sure our bearer token is there. Okay, looks like we're ready to send this request. So let's see what response we get back. And there we go. We have a list of paper sizes that we support, and along with these, we have the media supported ID. So for example, we wanted to use this auto, then we could set the media supported ID as 0. We're probably going to use A4 for testing, so that will be the fourth ID down. So that would be ID 9 if we wanted to set that using the ID. We also have two possibilities for orientation. We can select portrait or landscape. These both have an ID of 1 or 2. And these are all the paper formats which you can also use as well. So lots of information here on our duplex mode and our color mode as well. Okay, so this will be handy when we send our print request, and in the next video we're going to set up the request for preparing a file upload. So I will see you in the next video.